What if I told you that the secret to reigniting the spark in your love life might be sitting right there in your kitchen cabinet? You see, Joe thought his romantic days were behind him. At 62, he felt like his energy was gone, his confidence was shaken, and frankly, he'd given up on feeling that butterflies near-stomach excitement he once knew. But then, something changed. Something so simple, yet so powerful, that it transformed not just his energy levels, but his entire relationship with his wife of 35 years. And Nancy, she was convinced that passion was a young person's game. At 58, she felt invisible, tired, and disconnected from her own sensuality. But when she discovered what I'm about to share with you today, everything shifted. Her husband started looking at her the way he did when they first met. The spark came back, the intimacy returned. Here's what's fascinating. The foods that can boost your passion and energy aren't exotic superfoods that cost a fortune. They're not complicated recipes that take hours to prepare. No, the most powerful passion-boosting foods are probably already in your local grocery store. Some might even be in your pantry right now. But here's the thing most people don't realize. It's not just about one magical food. It's about understanding how certain nutrients work together to boost blood flow, increase energy, balance hormones, and yes, enhance your natural desire for intimacy and connection. Today, I'm going to share with you 12 passion-boosting foods that can help spark your love life at any age. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to use them, when to eat them, and why they work so powerfully for people over 50. If you're ready to feel more energetic, more confident, and more passionate than you have in years, then keep watching, because what I'm about to share could change everything for you and your partner. Lesson 1. Dark chocolate. Nature's love potion. Let's start with something that probably made you smile just reading it. Dark chocolate. But this isn't just wishful thinking or old wives' tales. There's real science behind why chocolate has been called the food of love for centuries. Dark chocolate contains compounds called phenylethylamine and anandamide. These are the same chemicals your brain produces when you're falling in love. Think about that for a moment. When you eat quality dark chocolate, you're literally triggering the same brain chemistry that happens during romance. But here's where it gets even better. Dark chocolate also contains flavonoids that improve blood circulation. Better circulation means more energy, better heart health, and yes, enhanced physical response during intimate moments. Let me tell you about Robert at 65. He started having a small piece of 70% dark chocolate every evening after dinner. Not a whole bar, mind you, just 1 or 2 squares. Within 3 weeks, his wife Maria noticed he seemed more playful, more affectionate. Robert said he felt like he had more energy in the evenings, and their romantic life improved significantly. Now, here's the key. We're talking about real dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao content, not milk chocolate loaded with sugar. The bitter compounds in dark chocolate are what do the magic. Ask yourself this. When was the last time you truly savored a piece of quality chocolate? When did you last share a quiet moment with your partner? Maybe feeding each other small pieces of dark chocolate while talking about your day? If you're still watching and you're curious about trying this first passion food, comment 1 below. I want to see how many of you are ready to add more sweetness to your love life. Lesson 2. Watermelon. The natural energy booster. Now this might surprise you. Watermelon isn't just a summer treat. It's actually one of nature's most powerful circulation boosters. And circulation is absolutely crucial for passion and energy at any age. Watermelon contains an amino acid called citrulline. Your body converts citrulline into arginine, which then helps produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes and dilates blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout your entire body. Better blood flow means more energy, better physical response, and enhanced sensation. Here's what's beautiful about this. Unlike some supplements that might give you jittery energy, watermelon provides a gentle, natural boost that works with your body's own systems. Let me share Sandra's story. At 54, she was going through menopause and felt like her energy was completely drained. Her doctor suggested she try eating more circulation-supporting foods. Sandra started having a cup of fresh watermelon every morning. She also began making watermelon smoothies for herself and her husband Tom. Within a month, Sandra noticed she had more energy throughout the day. But more importantly, she felt more interested in physical affection with Tom. The couple started taking evening walks together, holding hands more, and their intimate life became more spontaneous and enjoyable. The best part, watermelon is hydrating, low in calories, and naturally sweet. You can eat it fresh, blend it into smoothies, or even grill it for a unique twist. Think about this. How often do you prioritize foods that actually support your circulation and energy? Most of us grab whatever's convenient. But what if making one simple swap could boost your vitality and passion? Lesson 3. Avocados. The hormone balancer. Let's talk about avocados. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Avocados are just trendy health food. But here's what's remarkable about avocados when it comes to passion and energy, especially for people over 50. Avocados are packed with healthy monosaturated fats, vitamin E, and potassium. As we age, our hormone levels naturally change, but the right nutrition can help support our body's natural processes. The healthy fats in avocados are particularly important. Your body needs these fats to produce hormones like testosterone and estrogen. Without enough healthy fats, hormone production suffers, and so does energy, mood, and yes, passion. But there's more. Avocados also contain folate, which supports energy production at the cellular level. When your cells have the nutrients they need to produce energy efficiently, you feel it throughout your entire body. Let me tell you about Frank and his wife Louise. Frank, at 68, had been feeling sluggish and uninterested in romance. Louise suggested they start eating avocado toast for breakfast instead of their usual sugary cereal. They added sliced tomatoes, a sprinkle of sea salt, and sometimes a poached egg. After 6 weeks of this simple change, Frank felt like a different person. His energy was more stable throughout the day. He stopped having that afternoon crash that made him want to nap instead of spend time with Louise. Their relationship became more playful and intimate. Here's something to consider. Are you getting enough healthy fats in your diet? Many people over 50 avoid fats because of old dietary advice, but your body needs quality fats to function optimally. The truth is, when you nourish your body with foods like avocados, you're not just supporting your physical health, you're supporting your capacity for joy, energy, and connection with your partner. If you're learning something new here and you're ready to try adding avocados to your routine, comment below. Let me know you're still with me on this journey to reigniting your passion. Lesson 4. Pomegranates, the antioxidant powerhouse. Now let's talk about one of nature's most potent passion foods, pomegranates. These ruby red gems have been symbols of fertility and love in cultures around the world for thousands of years. But modern science has discovered why they've held this reputation for so long. Pomegranates are loaded with antioxidants, particularly one called punicologen. These antioxidants protect your blood vessels and improve circulation. Remember, good circulation is absolutely essential for energy, vitality, and physical response during intimate moments. But here's what makes pomegranates special for people over 50. As we age, our bodies face more oxidative stress. This stress can damage blood vessels, reduce energy, and affect our overall vitality. The powerful antioxidants in pomegranates help fight this damage and keep your cardiovascular system functioning optimally. Studies have shown that drinking pomegranate juice regularly can improve blood flow and even support healthy blood pressure levels. When your cardiovascular system is working well, everything else works better too. Let me share Margaret's experience. At 61, Margaret had been feeling tired and disconnected from her husband of 38 years. She read about the benefits of pomegranate juice and decided to try having a small glass every morning. She also started adding fresh pomegranate seeds to her yogurt and salads. After 2 months, Margaret's energy levels improved dramatically. But what surprised her most was how her interest in romance returned. She and her husband started planning date nights again, taking weekend trips, and rediscovered the playful side of their relationship they thought was gone forever. The key with pomegranates is consistency. You don't need huge amounts. A quarter cup of fresh seeds or a small glass of 100% pomegranate juice daily can make a real difference. Think about this. When did you last eat a food that was actually working to protect and strengthen your cardiovascular system? Most of the time, we eat foods that add stress to our bodies, but pomegranates actively fight that stress and support your vitality. Lesson 5. Figs, the ancient symbol of love. Here's a food that might not be on your radar, but it should be. Figs, fresh or dried. Figs have been considered aphrodisiac foods since ancient times. The Greeks and Romans believed they enhanced love and fertility. But there's real nutritional science behind this ancient wisdom. Figs are rich in amino acids, potassium, and iron. These nutrients support energy production and healthy circulation. The amino acids in figs help your body produce important neurotransmitters that affect mood and desire. The potassium supports cardiovascular health, and the iron helps prevent fatigue. But here's what's particularly interesting about figs. For people over 50, they also contain natural sugars that provide quick energy without the crash you get from processed sweets. And they're rich in fiber, which supports digestive health and helps your body absorb nutrients more effectively. Let me tell you about David and Carol's story. The change was remarkable. The natural sugars in figs gave David sustained energy without the jitters or crash. But more importantly, having steady energy throughout the day meant he was more present and engaged with Carol in the evenings. Their dinner conversations became longer and more intimate. They started taking evening walks again and rediscovered physical affection. They'd been too tired to enjoy. Fresh figs are incredible when they're in season, but high-quality dried figs work year-round. You can eat them plain, stuff them with nuts, or slice them into salads and desserts. Ask yourself, are you using food to truly nourish your energy, or are you just grabbing whatever's convenient? The foods we choose every day either support our vitality or drain it. Figs are a perfect example of a food that actively supports your energy and passion. If you're discovering foods you've never considered before, comment 3 below. I love seeing how many people are open to trying new approaches to feeling more energetic and passionate. Lesson 6. Almonds, the energy sustainer. Let's talk about almonds. These humble nuts are nutritional powerhouses when it comes to supporting sustained energy and hormonal health. And for people over 50, they offer some unique benefits that can significantly impact your vitality and passion. Almonds are packed with vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats. Vitamin E is crucial for maintaining healthy circulation and protecting your cardiovascular system. Magnesium supports muscle function and helps your body manage stress. The healthy fats provide sustained energy and support hormone production. But here's what makes almonds particularly valuable for passion and energy. They help stabilize blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar is stable, your energy doesn't spike and crash. You feel more consistent, more balanced, and more available for connection and intimacy with your partner. The magnesium in almonds is especially important for people over 50. Many adults are deficient in magnesium, which can lead to fatigue, muscle tension, and stress. When you get adequate magnesium, your body can relax and function more optimally. Let me share Patricia's story. At 59, Patricia was dealing with energy swings that were affecting her marriage. She'd feel great in the morning, but crash by mid-afternoon, leaving her irritable and uninterested in spending quality time with her husband, Mark. A nutritionist suggested she try eating a small handful of almonds as a mid-morning snack. The difference was significant. The combination of protein, healthy fats, and magnesium in almonds helped Patricia maintain steady energy throughout the day. She stopped having those afternoon crashes. More importantly, she found herself looking forward to evenings with Mark again. They started cooking together, taking walks after dinner, and their physical intimacy improved because Patricia felt more energetic and present. The key with almonds is portion control. A small handful, about 20 to 25 almonds, is perfect. You can eat them plain, add them to yogurt, or use almond butter on fruit or whole grain toast. Consider this. How often do you eat snacks that actually support your long-term energy versus quick fixes that leave you more tired than before? Almonds are one of those rare foods that provide immediate satisfaction while building your energy reserves for hours. Lesson 7. Red wine, the circulation supporter in moderation. Red wine, when consumed responsibly, can support circulation and relaxation. It contains resveratrol and flavonoids that support cardiovascular health and improve blood flow. These compounds also have mild relaxing properties that help reduce stress and anxiety. The key is moderation. No more than 1 glass for women and 2 for men per day, and not every day. James and Susan, both in their 60s, created a weekly wine night ritual where they'd share a glass, turn off the TV, and just talk. This simple change transformed their relationship by creating dedicated time for connection. If alcohol isn't right for you, create the same ritual with herbal tea or sparkling water. The goal is having regular time to connect without distractions. Lesson 8. Bananas, the mood and energy booster. Bananas are packed with nutrients that support energy, mood, and physical vitality. They contain tryptophan, which helps produce serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter. They're also rich in potassium for cardiovascular health and natural sugars, balanced with fiber for sustained energy. Richard, at 67, was sluggish and moody in the mornings, affecting his relationship with his wife Ellen, when he switched from pastries to bananas with breakfast. The natural sugars gave him gentle energy while the tryptophan stabilized his mood. Their morning conversations became warm and affectionate again. Bananas are versatile. Eat them fresh, in smoothies, on oatmeal, or grilled as a dessert to share with your partner. Lesson 9. Garlic, the circulation enhancer. Garlic contains allicin, which dilates blood vessels and improves blood flow throughout your body. Better circulation means more energy and enhanced physical response. Garlic also has anti-inflammatory properties that protect your cardiovascular system. Tony, at 72, struggled with low energy. When his wife Maria started incorporating fresh garlic into their meals, vegetables, making garlic herb butter, Tony's energy became more consistent. The cooking process itself became romantic as they prepared meals together. Use fresh garlic when possible and eat it cooked to reduce odor while maintaining benefits. If both partners eat garlic-rich foods, breath isn't an issue. Dark leafy greens like spinach and kale are nutritional powerhouses, rich in folate, iron, and nitrates. Folate supports energy production, iron prevents fatigue, and nitrates improve blood flow. For people over 50, they also provide magnesium and vitamin K for bone health and cardiovascular support. Helen, at 55, felt exhausted and had lost interest in the active lifestyle she shared with her husband Paul. When she started having daily spinach salads and adding greens to smoothies, her energy returned within 6 weeks. She wanted to be active again, and their romantic life became more passionate than it had been in years. Dark leafy greens are versatile. Eat them raw in salads, with garlic, or add to smoothies and soups. Lesson 11. Chili peppers, the heat that ignites. Chili peppers contain capsaicin, which increases circulation by dilating blood vessels. When you eat spicy food, you feel your body warming up and your heart rate increasing. Capsaicin also triggers endorphin release, creating natural feelings of well-being and enhanced mood. Miguel, at 64, had become sedentary and lost interest in spicy foods. When his wife Rosa slowly reintroduced mild peppers into their cooking, his energy and zest for life returned. They started exploring different cuisines together, and the cooking became an adventure. Start slowly if you're not used to spicy food. Even mild peppers provide benefits. The goal is enjoying the warming, energizing effect. If you're excited about trying these passion-boosting foods, comment 5 below. Honey, nature's sweet energy. Pure, raw honey is more than a sweetener. It contains natural enzymes, antioxidants, and minerals that support energy production. Unlike processed sugar, honey provides sustained energy through its unique blend of fructose and glucose. It also contains boron, which helps metabolize hormones effectively. William and Dorothy, in their late 60s, switched from processed breakfast cereals to Greek yogurt with fresh berries and local honey. This simple change provided gentle energy without crashes, and preparing breakfast together became a sweet morning ritual that improved their connection throughout the day. Choose raw, unprocessed honey when possible, and use it in moderation as a natural way to add sustained energy to your life, bringing it all together. So there you have it, 12 passion-boosting foods that can help spark your love life at any age. Dark chocolate for mood and circulation, watermelon for natural energy, avocados for hormone support, pomegranates for antioxidant power, figs for sustained energy, almonds for stability, red wine for relaxation, bananas for mood and vitality, garlic for circulation, dark leafy greens for overall health, chili peppers for that spark of energy, and honey for sweet, sustained fuel. But here's what I really want you to understand. These foods work best when they're part of a lifestyle that prioritizes connection, intimacy, and overall well-being. The most powerful aphrodisiac is feeling healthy, energetic, and confident in your own body. The truth is, passion isn't just about physical response. It's about feeling alive, energetic, and connected to yourself and your partner. When you nourish your body with foods that support circulation, energy production, and hormonal balance, you're creating the foundation for a vibrant, passionate life. Remember Joe and Nancy from the beginning? Joe started incorporating dark chocolate and watermelon into his daily routine. Nancy began cooking with garlic and adding spinach to her morning smoothies. But more importantly, they started shopping for these foods together, cooking together, and being intentional about nourishing their bodies and their relationship. The good news is, you don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start with 1 or 2 of these foods that appeal to you. Notice how they make you feel. Pay attention to your energy levels, your mood, your interest in connection and activity. Maybe you'll start your day with a banana and honey instead of processed cereal. Perhaps you'll share a piece of dark chocolate with your partner after dinner instead of watching TV. Or maybe you'll begin cooking with more garlic and spinach, turning meal preparation into an opportunity for connection. The key is consistency and intention. These foods work best when eaten regularly as part of a diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods. And they work even better when shared with someone you love. Your next steps. I want you to pick just 1 food from today's list. Just 1. Commit to including it in your diet for the next 2 weeks. Notice what happens. Pay attention to your energy, your mood, your interest in physical activity, and intimacy. If you learned something valuable today, I want to hear about it. Comment below and tell me which food you're most excited to try. Are you going with the dark chocolate for its mood-boosting properties? The watermelon for natural energy? The garlic for circulation support? And if this video helped you understand how nutrition can support passion and vitality at any age, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other people discover this information who might need it just as much as you do. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I regularly share evidence-based information about nutrition, health, and living your best life at any age. When you subscribe, you'll never miss content that could improve your health, energy, and relationships. Remember, age is not a barrier to passion, energy, or deep connection with your partner. Here's to your health, your energy, and your passion. Here's to feeling vibrant and alive at any age. And here's to creating deeper, more intimate connections with the people you love most. And your relationships are worth it too. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, comment passion below. I love connecting with viewers who are truly committed to improving their health and relationships. Until next time, keep nourishing your body and your heart.